Hey, everybody's the Love and Respect Show. It's Omega.
And Banks.
Yeah.
All right. Let's watch this video quick.
So if you have a husband that's moody and a bit ratty and all of these things, and you've tried everything, you tried like being nice to him and it's not working, have a look at the physical intimacy. If that's even remotely missing, it's like they can't activate the happy switch until that's been activated, unfortunately. So, and I think women really underestimate it, myself included, until I've been working with men. It is the most important form of appreciation in their world, like of course with everything else, but they need it's a way of feeling all types of intimacy, physical, emotional, everything comes from that. So it is really important, plus the verbal affirmations and all those other things, but that's a really important element of it, and it is a guard for infidelity as well.
According to research, that is very correct. Like, yeah, 90%. 90% of the time, that's correct. I mean, I don't want to say 100, but I know it's 100. Just for safety, 90% is correct. Men
Yeah, I agree, man.
are very simple. Charlie, look, it feels like if you don't understand your man, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever you're with, if you don't understand him, you don't know how to let him be happy and how to get your way. At this point, Charlie, there's nothing I can teach you, because, I mean, if you watch this channel, some of these things, we've said it over and over in different kinds of ways so that you can understand it. If you don't get it today, get it tomorrow. You know, maybe you were in a bad mood last week, so we are repeating it this week so that you get it. But if you still don't get it, Charlie, let me make it simple for you. This is what she said. All right? You know, sometimes you could be with a man. You know? Maybe you could do something, he's pissed. Or maybe he comes from work, he's pissed from outside, he's tired, he's stressed, he doesn't want to be disturbed. Or he's frustrated. Business is not going well. He doesn't have money. He's broke or something. Some deal fell out. You know, something. You're trying to have a conversation. He's not conversating. You know, like it's not going anywhere. As a woman, the first thing, there are a lot of other factors. But you see, there's a base solution, and then there are secondary and tertiary. There are primary solutions. And this thing we keep hammering on is the primary. All the time, as a woman, go there first. If that fails, then it means the man has a secondary or a tertiary problem. But why would you want to start from tertiary and come by and suffer and come to primary? You understand? Now, what is the primary solution for 98% of men's frustration and problems and headaches, and, you know, how to get them out of a mood and how to make them cheerful in a split second? Like, physical intimacy. Most of the time, it is that straightforward. Don't overthink it. As a woman, tie the hair. You know, when they do that, you know what it means, right? Go down. Tie the hair. Go down. Number one of this. Primary. Tie the hair. Go down. If the man stops you at that point, then you know, hey, the problem is bigger than that. But I'm telling you, 98% of the times, if he allows it, that will be the solution. And then you are done. Then now he'll be cheerful. Oh, now, are you hungry? Should I give you food? Oh, yeah. Charlie, he will come back. He will come back. Like, honestly. Or, if not that fast, start slowly. You understand? Give him a massage, something physical. Men, we are physical. physical, like 90% is physical. Don't overthink it. Do you want to talk to somebody? Do you want to do this? Are you no? Primary, 90% of the problem, you can solve it with the primary one. Then after, if that doesn't work, then move to secondary. Yeah? After secondary, I'm sure all the problems should be solved at that point. If it doesn't, if he's not well after the secondary, the tertiary there, maybe it's prayers. It's prayers or money. That one, you can't do anything. If you don't have money to give your husband or your man, you can't help him, But honestly, even if a man is down on finances, he's still good for physical, I swear. Even at that point, I think he needs it even more. Because he's broke anyway. He's down. So some good physical will get him happy.
Yeah.
This is the message. I think I made it very simple. Charlie, break it down further. I can't help them, Charlie. I can't.
Yeah, man, you got it. You're right. I agree with you. It's except the approach, I mean, some women will be wanting it how to actually approach the whole matter. They kind of know it intuitively, but not really know how to go about it, right? But me personally, I wouldn't want you to start with that first, right? You gotta try out the softer things, and then be like, oh, maybe it's okay, I got you, right? Then you kind of, right? But one of the most powerful things too that can get a man to soften up is like it could be stages, right? Make him some really good food, preferably his favorite, right? And, he's probably going to start to lighten up from there. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of, you ease up and, talk to him, kind of put your hands around him and massage him. And before you know it, it leads to that ultimate, and after that, he's jolly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but for the approach, some women like, how do I go about it, right? Your attire, you gotta get clean, take a shower, freshen up, put some sexy on, and just get close to, physical intimacy, just be there, hugging on him and playing with he has chest hair, playing with his chest hair, playing in his hair and stuff like that, be there. You don't necessarily even have to just start a conversation. Just let a man know that, hey, I'm here with you, right? Hands around him and just head on his chest, listening to his heartbeat and that type of thing. Grab his hands and put them on your butt while it's true. while for
you to be on him and you won't grab him, you have to hold his hand in the air.
So, these are just some of the stuff that you gotta do to, get your man, get him out from a bad place into the sun,
You being the sunshine. Yeah, so you bring your sun.
Yeah, man, that's all I got for this show.
Yeah. So this is quite a very straightforward approach that works according to somebody who is...
No, according to we agree.
Yes.
According to...
Yeah, we agree too. So we are very privileged to have sponsors that allow us to use their space for our podcast. Now, this is Classic Frame and Design Print and Finish. Now, these companies are separate but work in collaboration. Classic Frame is a company that prints, frame, and would deliver to your location wherever you are in Ghana. If you want to print any picture from your phone, from albums, old pictures that you want to restore, Classic Frame can do that for you and send it anywhere you are in Ghana. This is their space, and you can see some of their works behind me. Same as Design Print and Finish, which is also an interior decor company that could come to your house and offer you consultation service and show your spaces or show you ideas that you can have in your spaces, like what we have behind us. They would create it and install it for you from beginning to the end. They will discuss with you and, you know, give you so many ideas. So if you have anything like this that you want to do, we would be happy if you patronize these companies because they support us to bring these podcasts and these conversations to you. So enjoy it, use them. Let's get back to the show. We don't even need to validate hair points. We are here and we are telling you it works. It works. Sometimes, you know, I'm in some mood be like, me sure bands or kasasa. Me say, we anka wa banawaye bibi anka me jai kasao. I say like, I'm just looking at her like, she's explaining and talking. I'm like, yo, look, I used to have this back, like I think, was I SS or uni? Back then, that's like way back, like 10 years. So I was seeing this girl, and we lived apart. Like, let's say I was in Newtown, she was in like Spintex. I'm like circle. So let's say circle to Spintex. That's the distance. So normal boyfriend, girlfriend fight. Like, we can quarrel, we can fight on the phone, da. And me, I like to resolve issues. Okay, Mikro, I won't mind you. So the girl will come. Like, if we have to resolve issue, normally she'll come to my house and then we have to talk it out and all these things. And I can tell you, like, let's say we've had like 10 fights or something, When she comes for us to talk, you know what happens, right? Like, at the end of the day, the matter is just resolved after that. We don't even get to talk. Because after you are just vibing, and we forget why we even met. Like bygones, forget, we are good. You see, because, look, I'm a man. Now that I'm matured, I think looking back, you see, it's because of the tension that has built in me. Maybe that's why I was even doing all those useless fights. You understand? Because she's there, I'm here.
It's possible.
No, now thinking about it, like, maybe I couldn't communicate well at that age and all these things. I couldn't express my needs to her. And, you understand? So maybe I would just create fights. We go fight. I know we'll talk to you. Something you go do small, no? Maybe I go ball. Like, So these are the things. Like, men are very simple. So maybe one say, this guy, some normal thing there, you boy, you are chinchini. Oh, here, baby. Don't overthink it. Just release the stress for the man. And he will be a nice one. So this is something that, Charlie, it works. It works. Try that first. If it doesn't work, if you have money, give him money. He'll smile. Like those two things. It's like the same for men. Women, you think you are the only ones who like money. If a man is really down, give him physical and then give him financial. He will smile. That one day, I'm sure, 100%. But the physical is 90%. The financial is 10%. He will smile. So I think that ends it. Yeah? That ends it.
Yeah, that's the show.
And that's the message we're giving to you today. Do good by men and you live long.
True.
All right, so it's a wrap from me, Banks, and
Omega.
All right. Thank you to our sponsors, DPF Classic Frames, for sponsoring us always.
Yeah.
And Charlie, if you want your picture framed, send the pictures to them on WhatsApp, email, on Instagram, wherever, and they'll frame and send it to you.
No doubt.
All right. So it's a sign out. Peace out.
Matters way less than you thought it would.
Anybody who gets on your nerve, no one is truly able to take up the space in your mind or have that much power.
And how did you adapt this attitude in life?
I just simply told them a poem. No one is exactly like you. From the beginning of time, we're all created different. That's why you're one of a kind. I've had my ups and downs just like everyone else. Through all the trials and tribulations, I had to learn to love myself. I'm a better person now. I see from a different view. You have to teach people how to treat you. It's only a matter of time, so know that you've been told. No one gets younger. You hope to get old. We try to make plans and make everything fit. No matter how you think, you have nothing to do with it. Yesterday was the past, today's just forgotten. Tomorrow's a mystery and not promised to anyone. You'll always have memories regardless of your status or wealth. It's an amazing feeling when you learn to love yourself.